Hello and welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. We are going first to start with. We have a skill point to spend. So we're finishing out. We are going for the science, or I am going for the science ultimate. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out the advanced shield capacity. This will help me to have my shields, number one, have a little bit more capacity, but also it will give me another point in science. So far we've spent 6 points in science, 3 points in tech, and nothing in engineering yet. Engineering will actually be very small amount of points in the end that we spend anything in. Alright, so there we go. You'll notice we do have a number of bridge officers. Okay, and just a reminder, if we look at our stations, 3, I'm going for an all engineering bridge officer ground team. So far I have 3 engineers for the ground. They're all lieutenants and they all have the same skills. This is what I want. Alright, so moving along to our next mission. Our next mission is, we did strand and okay, hide and seek. Our next mission is stop the signal. Before I start it, I'm going to check my temporal transponder. And let's check if we have a temporal probe that we'll be encountering. We do have a temporal probe to encounter in stop the signal. So we'll need to make sure that we keep an eye out for that. Or I'll need to make sure I keep an eye out for that so that we can find it and collect the appropriate reward. I am going to go ahead. Normally I would go to a bartender, but if you are not near a bartender or another kind of vendor that gives 50% and you absolutely need to clear out your inventory now, you can pull up your replicator, click on recycle, and scroll down to what you want to get rid of. And here it is. I don't need this. I don't need these. I'm not using that. I want to get rid of my banana split. Alright, and phaser stun pistol. And this only gives me 30% of its value, which is why I don't usually use it. I'll usually take the time and go to a vendor. Alright, so here we go, and sort to fill in the gaps. Alright, so now I'm going to hail for stop the signal.
We have decrypted some of the information you found at the Klingon listening post in the Paulson Nebula, and Starfleet intelligence believes there is at least one more of these posts out there. We have the location of a signal repeater, which boosts the subspace transmission from these listening posts. Starfleet wants you to go to the Bomari system, find the signal repeater, and use it to track down the coordinates of the other listening post. When you have the location, transport a team down to the surface and take it out. We can provide you with spatial charges to get the job done. Can we count on you to keep Starfleet communications safe?
Alright, find and destroy a Klingon listening post in the Bomari system of the Beta Quadrant. This will give me a number of experience points, a number of expertise, and 384 dilithium ore, as well as some energy dampening armor. And click on accept. Alright, and now, as I usually do, I'm going to simply transwarp there. And begin stop the signal. Captain, we are approaching the signal repeater. If we can get close enough, we can eavesdrop on the transmissions and determine the point of origin. Starfleet has reported hostile ships in this area, so we should be cautious. Alrighty. And again, notice we have our arrow that we're going to follow. Ooh. And we have a duty officer assignment complete. Here we go. I'm going to collect those rewards. These are actually pretty good rewards. There. So that's on my way to getting my 4 duty officer schools with their commendation, or 3 duty officer schools with their commendation. I'll double check that number. But let's follow our arrow here. I had a chronal distortion. Where's it? Oh, temporal probe. Wow, I'm pretty far away from it. That was pretty close. Near the starting point, and that was easy. Alright, and again we're looking for 15. 9 and 4 means I need a 2. And we have 5 and 3, that gives me 8, so 15 would be 7. And C, 1 and 8, that's 9, so I need a 6. Again, if you play cribbage, you're going to have a really easy time with it. It looks like the Nicole have been eavesdropping on the comm traffic here. They might be using this gear to communicate with the Undine as well. Interesting. They were given access. The Klingons allowed them to tap into the system. Cooperation between the Nicole and rogue Klingons? That's not good news. And they are correct, it is not good news. Let's take our item. Ooh, an intermixed chamber. That is actually a really good crafting component. Alright, so I don't need to do anything else for that probe. I'm going to the signal repeater. I'm going to eavesdrop on. Lieutenant Commander, the Klingons are using a low-frequency subspace carrier wave to send their stolen transmissions. We'll need to listen through the spectrum to figure out what the Klingons have heard and where they're sending. So we're going to begin frequency scan. Alright, so let's see what happens when we lower. And again, oh, contact frequency 6. It lights up green.
Along the border of the sector, redeploying tachyon sensors to pick up cloaked Klingon vessels.
Tracing signal. That's valuable Starfleet deployment information. Sir, this must be the signal that the Klingons are tapping. We need to trace the destination of that signal. Trace the frequency, and here we go. Bouncing it off another repeater. Oh no. Alrighty. Eavesdrop on signal repeater. I've piggybacked to carry a wave on the signal from the repeater and tracked the signal to the source star. There is a listening base located between the binary moons of Bomari 2. Course to the moons of Bomari 2 laid in, sir. We can warp on your command. So we need to investigate that listening post. We're warping. Sir, I'm detecting a Klingon transporter disruption field around the listening post. The field is being maintained by 3 transport disruptors. We'll need to destroy them before we can transport down to the listening post. Destroy the Klingon transport disruptor. Alright, so we continue. Alrighty, and let's... There we go, there's one. Alright, that was pretty easy. And now we're going to move on to the last one. Alrighty. Transporter functions are online. The scrambling field is down, sir. We can transport a team to the listening post as soon as you are ready. Alright, so we're going to beam down. And yes, Temets is the one I want. Alright, and the other 3 are my engineers. Sir, we've received authorization from Starfleet to destroy this facility. It is considered vital to our war effort to protect our transmissions from enemy reception. I recommend we plant spatial charges throughout the area. If we hit several parts of the structure at once, it should suffer a catastrophic failure. Plant spatial charges in the facility. Alrighty, there we go. And if we move ahead, we see right here is where we plant our first spatial charge. There we go. And it looks like our next one is, yep. Gotta love those engineers. Alright. Ooh, there's something here. Examine weapon storage. You recognize the locker as a storage container for Klingon weapons, probably disruptor pistols and batleths. If you can bypass the lock, you might find something useful. The security lock is not easy to compromise, but you can physically remove some of the circuits and replace them in a different order. If you can get all of the circuit voltage into an ascending sequence, ascending means going up, it may trip the lock. Let's see what we can do here. Current order of security voltage. So we have 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we want to put it in 1 and 2. Okay. So we switch second and third, first and second, second and third, and there we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too hard. Alright. And now we have search weapon storage. And we got a plasma sniper rifle and a Klingon battle. And we need to place our charges. Second set of charges, there we go. Alright. And let's not forget to take item. Ooh, an engineering kit. Completely useless to us because we're tactical too. And, of course, scanning a bit of crafting materials is always useful. There we go. Hey, we got it. There we go. Now, which direction? Here we go. Always use your mini-map. Ooh, another spatial charge there. The base is on alert. The Klingons know we're coming. Spatial charges are armed and ready, sir. We need to determine what kind of sensitive information this listening post has picked up. We'll need to blast our way into the computer core and upload their records, just like we did at the listening post in the Lackey system. Fortunately, our spatial charges should be able to blow through the security doors. Assault the core and retrieve information. Alright, and the core is... placing our charge. Boom! Big boom. This map looks familiar. I see some crafting materials up at the top. Since I saw those crafting materials up top, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get those. And here we go. Yay! Of course, pick up the item. And check computer core data. Oh no, one's an Undine. That was an Undine infiltrator. They must be manipulating this whole situation to pit the Klingons and the Federation against each other, and to get valuable intelligence into Klingon hands for the war. This makes it more critical than ever that we get this information back to Starfleet. We need to uplink the computer core to our ship's computer. Alright, so back to the console. Uplink computer core. Lieutenant Commander, sensors just picked up an Undine ship on the far side of the moon. They beamed someone aboard and are heading into the comet debris. Please return to the ship immediately. Okay, so now we're going to be chasing and fighting the Undine. Captain, the Klingons are fighting the Undine ship. With their help, we can defeat it, sir. Alright. Remember to use your debuff. Like sensor analysis is a great debuff. Alright. The Klingons are hailing.
You have aided us in battle, and I respect your bravery. In honor of your actions against the Undine, we will not destroy you today. Next time, you will not be so fortunate.
Perhaps someday we'll fight on the same side again, Captain. Captain, I've set a course out of the system. I'll transmit the data we recovered to Starfleet as soon as we're clear of the area. Ready to leave on your command, sir. Depart the system. There we go, and we have departed the system. Or are departing the system. There's our warp. Alright, and we turn in, stop
Good
the
work.
signal.
You're making quite a name for yourself in Starfleet.
Ooh. And of course we pick up our item.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Yay, Spock congratulated me. I've gotten my thing.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station.
Decline that for now. Alright. This has been another Teacher Kirby playthrough of Stop the Signal. I'll see you next time for Researcher Rescue.